Similarly, 10 power minus 3 which is equal to 1 by 10 power 3. 7 power minus 2 is equal to 1 by 7 power etc. Can we write 10 power 3 equal to 1 by 10 power minus 3? We can write 1 by 10 power minus 3 is equal to 1 by 1 by 1 by 10 power 3 which is equal to 1 divided by 1 by 10 power 3 is equal to 1 into the 1 into 10 power 3 is equal to 10 power 3. Similarly, this is applicable for this. In the general form, n power minus a is equal to 1 by n power a is equal to n power a is equal to 1 by n power minus a, where n is not equal to 0. Consider the following general forms we have identified. N power a into n power b is equal to n power a plus b. N power a whole power b is equal to n power b whole power a is equal to n power a into b. Here n power a divided by n power b is equal to n power a minus b. We have required a and b to be counting numbers. Can a and b be any integral? Will the generalized form still hold the true? Yes, even if the power like a and b are negative or 0, these rules still works. Just remember, adding power, a power, add powers when multiplying same bases. Adding applicable when the base are same. Subtracting power when dividing. While dividing, subtracting applicables. Negative powers means making it division. Next, anything to the power x power 0 is 1. A power 0 is equal to 1. Write the equivalent form of the following. Let us write the equivalent form. Negative power is equal to 1 divided by same power with plus power. A power minus 4 is equal to 1 divided by 2 power 4, which is 1 by 16. 10 power minus 5 is equal to 1 divided by 10 by 5 is equal to 1 divided by 1 lakh. Minus 7 power minus 2 which is 1 divided by minus 7 power 2 is equal to 1 divided by 49. Minus 5 power minus 3 is equal to 1 divided by minus 5 power 3 which is equal to minus 1 by 125. 10 power minus 100 is equal to 1 divided by 100. Simplify and write the answer in the exponential form. Now here same power, so adding powers, minus 4 plus 7 is equal to 2 power 3 which is equal to 8. Here same base, so adding these powers, 2 minus 5 plus 6 is equal to 3 power 3 which is 27. Adding exponential, 3 minus 10 which is equal to minus 7 which is equal to 1 divided by p power 7. 2 powers 4 is equal to 16, minus 4 power minus 2 which is equal to 1 divided by minus 4 power 2 which is equal to 1 by 16. Same power, so adding 8 power p plus q. Next power line. Let us arrange the powers along a line. Here 4 power minus 2 which is equal to 1 divided by 4 square which is 1 by 16. 4 power minus 1 is equal to 1 by 4. 4 power 0 is equal to 1. 4 power 1 is equal to 4. 4 power 2 is equal to 16. 4 power 3 is equal to 64. This is the value. We can write 4 power 6 is equal to 4 power 8 divided by 4 power 3, which also gives the same value of 4 power 6. Can we say that 16,384 which is 4 power 7 is 4 power 2 times larger than 1024 which is 4 power 5. Yes, since 4 power 7 divided by 4 power 5, which is equal to 4 power 2. How many times larger than 4 power minus 2 is 4 power 2? Here 4 power 2 divided by 4 power minus 2, which is equal to 4 power 4, which is 256. 250 times 56 times larger than 4 minus 2. Here calculating that 2401 into 49, which is equal to 1,17,640 and 7 power 6, which is equal to the same answer. Next 7 power 7, while calculating the 7 power 7, which is 8,23,543, 7 power 3, which is 343, 7 power minus 2, which is equal to 1 by 49, 7 power minus 2, which is 1 by 49, 7 power 3 is 343, 7 power minus 6, which is 1 divided by 1,17,000. 11,76,491. These are the answer for this one. Power of 110. We have used numbers like 10, 100,000 and so on when writing Indian numerals in an expanded form. For example, 4 into 10,000 plus 7 into 1,000, 5 into 100, 6 into 10 plus 1. This can be written using the power as well. 4 into 10 power 4 plus 7 into 10 power 3 plus 5 into 10 power 2 plus 6 into 10 power 1 plus 1 into 10 power 0. Write these numbers in the same way. That is 172, 5,643. Let us do that. First one 1.72 into 10 power 2, and the second thing we can write as 5.642 into 10 power 3. Third one 6.374 into 10 power 3. How can we write 561.903? 5 into 100 plus 6 into 10 plus 1 into 1 divided 9 into 1 divided by 10, 0 into 1 divided by 100 and 3 into 1 divided by 1000. This can be written as this way. 100 is taken as 10 power 2 and here 100, 1 by 100, which is 10 power minus 2. 100 is taken as 10 power 2, 10 power 1, nothing, 10 power 0, 1 by 10, which is 10 power minus 1, 1 by 100, which is 10 power minus 2, 1 by 1000, which is 10 power 3. Scientific notation. Let us look at some facts involving large numbers. The sun is located, see 10 power how many times meter from the center of our Milky Way galaxy. The number of stars in our galaxy is this value. The mass of the earth is this kg. As the number of digit increases, it becomes difficult to read the numbers correctly. We may miscount the number of zeros or place commas incorrectly. We will then read the wrong value. It is like getting 5,000 when you are supposed to get 50,000. The number of zeros is more important than the initial digit in several cases. Can we use the exponential notation to simplify and read these very large numbers correctly? For example, number of 5,900 can be expressed into 590 into 10, 59 into 10 power 2, 5.9 into 10 power 3, 0.59 into 10 power 4. Any numbers can be written as the product of number between 1 and 10 and a power of 10. For example, 59,000 is 5,900 is equal to 5.9 into 10 power 3. 20,800 is equal to 2.80 into 10 power 4. Next 80 lakhs is equal to 8 into 10 power 6. Write the large number facts we just before in this form. The in scientific notation or scientific form, also called standard form, we write as x into 10 power y, where x greater than or equal to 1 and the x less than 10 is the coefficient and y the exponent is an integer. Often the exponent y is more important than the coefficient x. When we write the 2 crore population of Mumbai as 2 into 10 power 7, the 7 is most important than 2. Indeed, if the 2 is changed to 3, the population increased by 1 half. That is 2 crore to 3 crore. Whereas if the 7 is changed to 8, the change in population is 10 times. That is 2 crores to 20 crores. Therefore, the standard form explicitly mention the exponent which indicates the number of digit. If we say that the population of Kohima is 1,42,395, then gives the impression that we are quite sure about this number up to the unit place. When we use large numbers, in most cases, we are more concentrated about how big quantity or measure is rather than the exact value. If we are only sure that the population is around 1,42,000, we can write it as 1.4 10 power 5. If we can only be certain that it is around 1,40,000, we write it as 1.4 into 10 power 5. The number of digit is a coefficient reflect how well we know the number. The most important part of any number written in a scientific form is exponent and then the first digit of the coefficient. The digit following the coefficient are small correction to the first digit. These values are rounded off estimates, average or approximation. Most of the time they serve the purpose at hand. The distance between the sun and the Saturn is equal to this meter, that is 1.4335 into 10 power 2 meter. The distance between Saturn and Uranus is this 1.439 into 10 power 12. The distance between the Sun and the Earth is 1.496 into 10 power 11 meter. Can you say which of the three distance is smallest? Now, the smallest is the first two numbers Saturn related to distance are order of 10 power 12. The third number Sun to Earth is the order of 10 power 11. 10 power 11 is less than 10 power 12. Regards of the digits so that the distance between the Sun and the Earth is the smallest. The number line below shows the distance between Sun and the Saturn. On the number line, mark the respective position of the Earth. The distance between Sun and the Earth is 1.496 into 10 power 11 meter. Here, the answer will be the distance to the Saturn in the order of 10 power 12, where the distance of the Earth is 10 power 11. Since 10 power 11 smaller than 10 power 2, regards of the digit, the Earth is much closer to Sun. So the Earth must be marked well before Saturn closer to Sun. That means it will be coming this time, this place. Express the following number in the standard form. Let us express that here 5.9853 into 10 power 4. Here 65,950 which is 6.595 into 10 power 4. Next 34 lakh 30,000 which is 3.43 into 10 power 6. Here 7.004 into 10 power 3. Did you ever wonder? Last year we looked at an interesting thought experiment in the chapter on large number. Let us continue this journey. Nanjung Dappa wants to donate jangri equal to Roxy's weight and wheat equal to East's weight. Here is a wondering how much it would cost. What would be worth in rupees of donated jangri? What would be worth in rupees of donated wheat? In order to find out, let us first describe the relationship among the quantities. Worth of jangri in rupees, Ronix weight in kg into cost of 1 kg jangri. worth of wheat in rupees is equal to is to weight in kg into cost of 1 kg wheat. Make the necessary and reasonable assumption for unknown and find the answers. Remember, Roni is 30 years old and is 11 years old. Assuming Roni's weight to be 45 and the cost of 1 kg of jangri to be 70, the work donated jangri is 45 into 70, which is 3150. Assuming Istu's weight to be 50 kg and the cost of 1 kg of wheat to be 50, the worth of donated wheat is 50 into 50, which is 2500. The practice of offering goods equal to the weight of person called Tulaburam is quite old and is still followed in many places in South India. It is symbol of bhakti, surrounding oneself, a token of gratitude. It also supports the community. Roni's wonder, instant of jangri, if we use 1 rupee coin, how many coins are needed to equal my weight? How can we find out? For questions like this, you can consider the following steps suggested below. Guess. Make an instinctive, quick guess of what the answer could be without any calculation. Calculating using and estimation and approximation. Describe the relationship among the quantities that are needed to find answer. Make the reasonable assumptions and approximation if the requirement information is not available. Compute and find the answer and check how close your guess was. Would the number of coins be in hundreds, thousands, lakhs, crores, or even more? Make an instinctive guess. Now, assumption Roni's weight is equal to 45 kg, 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram, 45 kg is equal to 45,000 grams, weight of one coin is equal to 4.85 grams, 45,000 divided by 4.85 is equal to 9,278 coins. Next, Roni's weight is equal to 45 kg, which is 45,000 grams. One coin is equal to 4.85 gram. Number of coins, which is 45,000 divided by 4.85, which is equal to 9,278. So, number of 1 rupee coin would be in thousands. Find the answer by making necessary and reasonable assumption and approximation for unknown. Remember, we are not looking for exact answer but a reasonable close estimate. Is to was if we use 5 rupees coin or 10 rupees notes instant, how much money could it be? Now 1 rupee coin, the number of coins is about 9,278. 1 rupee coins are needed to equal. Next, total amount from question 43 is 9,278. 5 rupees coin, which is 9,278 divided by 1, 5 is equal to 1,856 coins. 10 rupees note means 928 notes. Next is to say, when I become an adult, I would like to donate notebook worth my weight every year. Ronit says, when I grow, I would like to do anadans, offering grains or meal worth my weight every year. How many people might benefit from each of these offering in year? Again, guess from first before finding out. Next is to weight 50 kg. Notebook cost 20 rupees. Total amount is 1000. 1000 divided by 20, which is equal to 50 people. Food donation, which is Roni's weight is 45 kg. 50 per person. Total 2,250. 250 divided by 50 is equal to 45 peoples. Next to Roni and is to overhead someone saying we did Batra Yatra for about Padayatra for about 400 kilometers to reach this place. We arrived early this morning. How long ago would they have started Jaya Janri? Find answer by making assumption and approximation to guess first before calculating to check how close your guess was. Now, assume walking distance 20 km per day. Total distance is 400 km. 400 divided by 20, which is 20 days. They like to start the January 20 days ahead. Padayatra is a traditional practice of walking long distance as the part of religious or spiritual pursuit. People across religion in our country observe similar forms of privilege or spiritual walking, although they may have different names or purposes. These are the different names which they go. Before the rise of modern transport, people moved from one place to another by walking. Sometimes merchants, sages, and scholars walked thousands of kilometers to different parts of the world across deserts, mountains, and rivers. How many times can a person circumnavigate, go around the world, the earth in their lifetime if they walk non-stop? Consider the distance around the earth as 40,000 kilometers. Assume average lifespan is equal to 70 years. Convert the lifespan to days. 70 years into 365 days is equal to 25,550 days. Assume that person walks non-stop 24 hours a day. 5 kilometers per hour. 5 kilometers per hour into 24 hours is equal to 120 kilometers per day. 120 kilometers per day into 25,550 days is equal to 30 lakh 66,000. Distance around the earth is 40 kilometers. Number of circumnavigation, which is 30 lakh 666,000 divided by 40,000, which is 76.65. A person walk non-stop for the entire life could theoretically walk around the earth 76 times. Linear growth versus exponential growth. Roxy tells us to about science fiction novels she's reading where they build a ladder to reach a moon. I wonder if we actually had a ladder like that, how many steps would it have? What do you think? Make an instinctive guess first. Would the number of steps be in thousand lakhs crores or even more? To find out, we would need to know the gap between the consecutive steps of the ladder. Let us assume reasonable distance of 20 centimeter. Visualizing the problem as shown, we here 20 centimeter to the kilometer of moon, which is 3,84,400 kilometer. We have to find out how many 20 centimeter make 3,84,400 kilometer. If we calculate the value, we get the result of these steps, which is 192 crore and 20 lakhs steps, or 1,922,000,000 steps. The fixed increase in the distance from the earth with each step at 20 centimeter grain after each step is called linear growth. To cover the distance between the earth and the moon, it takes these steps, that is 1 192 crore and 20 lakh steps. With linear growth, whereas it takes just 46 fold of a paper with exponential growth. Linear growth is additive, and whereas exponential growth is multiplicative. That addition becomes linear growth, multiplication gives exponential growth. Some example of exponential growth we have seen earlier in this chapter are the stone that shine, magical ponds, how many combination. We shall explore more such interesting example in the later chapter and also in the next grade. Can you come up with some examples of linear growth and exponential growth? Getting a sense of for large here, some examples are here linear growth. A farmer grows by same amount every day. A farmer sugarcane plant grows 2 centimeter every day. You can serve 10 rupees in piggy bank every day. A scooter travels 50 kilometers every hour. Exponential growth grows faster and faster, often doubly. curd, bacteria in the curd double every hour. 1 become 2, 2 become 4, 4 become 8, and so on. If you invest 100 rupees in bank with compound interest, it keep grow on faster each year. The funniest WhatsApp video spreads quickly because each person send it to many friends. These are the examples for linear and exponential growth. Getting a sense for a large number. Last year we learnt about the lakes and the crores as well as millions and billions. A lakh of 10 power 5, a crore of 10 power 7, and an Arab is 10 power 9, and whereas the million of 10 power 6 and a billion of 10 power 9. You might know the size of the world's human population. Have you ever wondered how many ants there might be in the world or how long ago human emerged? In this session, we shall explore number of significantly larger than Arab and millions, billions. We shall use the power of 10 to represent and compare these numbers in each case. 10 power 0 as mid of 2025, there are only two north white rhinos remaining in the world, both females. They resist at Old Bedjida Conservatory in Kenya is equal to 10 into 10 power 0. 10 power 1. As of earlier 2024, the total population of Hainan gibbons is an mergy 42. 10 4 power 4 into 10 power 1. 10 power 2. There are just 242 kakapo alive as the mid of 2025, which is 2 into 10 power 2. 10 power 3. There are fewer than 3000 Komodo dragons in the world, all based on in Indonesia. 3 into 10 power 3 approximately. 10 power 4. And at 2005 estimate of mandate wool population showed that there are more than 17,000 of them, most of them located in Brazil, which is 1.7 into 10 power 4. 10 power 5. As 2018, there are around 4.15 lakh African elephants, which is 4 into 10 power 5. 10 power 6. There are an estimated 50 lakhs or 5 millions American alligators of 2025, which is 5 into 10 power 6. 10 power 7. The global camel population is estimated to be over 3.5 crores or 35 millions. 3.5 into 10 power 7. India has only about 2.5 lakhs of them. The global horse population is about 5.8 crores or 58 millions. 5.8 into 10 power 7, with about half of them in America. 10 power 8, more than 20 crores are 200 millions. 2 into 10 power 8 water buffaloes are estimated worldwide, with a vast majority of them in Asia. The estimated global population of starling is around 1.3 Arab or 1.3 billion. The global human population as of 2025 is 8.2 Arab or 88.2 billion. That is 8.2 into 10 power 9. The picture of star lining commemoration over a farm in UK. Starling commemoration is a mesmerizing aerial display of thousands of starling flies in synchronized swirling pattern. It is often described as choreographed dance. With the global human population about 18 to 10 power 9 and about 4 into 10 power 5, African elephants can be said that there are nearly 20,000 people for every African elephant. 10 power 3. The global chicken population living at any time is estimated at approximately 33 billion, which is 3.3 into 10 power 10. 10 power 12. The estimated number of trees 2023 globally stands at 30 karab. The RP trillion, which is 3 into 10 power 12. 1 karab is equal to 100 Arab. 1 trillion is equal to 1000 billion. 10 power 4. The estimated mosquito population worldwide 2023 is 11 nil 100 trillion. A derived estimate of the population of Antarctic krill stands at 50 nil or 500 trillions, which is 5 into 10 power 14. 10 power 15. An estimated of beetle population stand at 1 Batma or 1 quadrillion, that is 1 into 10 power 15. The estimate of the earthworm's population also at 1 Batma or 1 quadrillion. 10 power 16. The estimated population of ant globally is 20 Batma or 20 quadrillion. 2 into 10 power 16. Ants alone outweighed all wild birds and wild mammal combination. 10 power 21 is supposed to be the number of grains of sands on all beaches and desert on earth. This is enough sand to give every ant 10 little sand castles to live in. 10 power 23. The estimated number of stars in the observable universe is 2 into 10 power 23. 10 power 25. There are an estimated 2 into 10 power 25 drops of water on earth, assuming 16 drops per milliliter. Now calculate and write the answer using the scientific notation. How many ants are there for every humans in the world? How many ants are there for every human in the world? Here, estimated number of ants is 2 into 10 power 16. Estimated number of humans is 8 into 10 power 9. While dividing this, which is 28 into 10 power 16 minus 9, which is 0.25 into 10 power 7, which is 2.5 into 10 power 6 ants per person. Next, if a flock of starling contains 10,000 birds, how many flocks could be there in the world? Now, total number of starling 1 into 10 power 9. Birds per flock is 1 into 10 power 4. Dividing these things is equal to 1 into 10 power 5, which is the answer is 1 into 10 power 5 flocks. Next, if each tree has about 10 power 4 leaves, find the total number of leaves on all the trees in the world. Total number of trees is 3 into 10 power 12. Leaves per tree is 1 into 10 power 4. While multiplying this 3 into 10 power 16, which is 3 into 10 power 16 leaves on all trees. Next, if you stack a sheet of paper on the top of each other, how many would you need to reach the moon? Now, distance to the moon is 3.84 into 10 power 8 meter. Thickness of one paper is equal to 1 into 10 power minus 4 meters. While dividing this, the value is 3.84 into 10 power 8 plus 4, which is equal to 10 power 12. 3.84 into 10 power 12 sheets of papers are needed. Next, a different way to say your age. How old are you? Asked is 2. I have completed 13 years. A few weeks ago, said Roshi. How old are you? Asked Ishtu again. I am 4,840 days older today, said Roshi. How old are you? Asked the Ishtu again. That's horse. We have to calculate the horse. Make an estimate before finding this number. I am 4,070 days older. Can you find out my date of birth? Here, for Roni's age in her is equal to age in days into 24, 4,840 days old, which is 840 into 24, which is equal to 1,16,16. 16. That means we'll have to calculate 4 years. We should come 4,840 into 24, which is equal to 1,16,160. Next, for East's date of birth, today's date minus age in number, which is assume that today is 8th August 2025, 4,070 divided by 365, which is 11 years plus 55 days, 8 August to 2005 to 8th August 2014, less in 55 days, which is 14th June 2014. Next, if you have lived per million seconds, how old would you be? We shall look at approximate times and timelines of some of events and phenomena. phenomena and use the power of 10 to represent and compare the quantities. Time in second, 10 power 0 is equal to 1 second. Time taken for a ball thrown up to fall back on the ground, typically a few seconds. 10 power 1 is equal to 10 seconds, which is time blood takes to complete one full circulation through the body. 10 to 20 seconds. 1 into 10 power 1 2 into 10 power 1 seconds, typically waiting time at traffic signal. Next, 10 power 2 seconds, 1.6 minutes. Time needed to make a cup of tea, 5 to 10 minutes. That is 4 into 10 power 2 to 8 into 10 power 2 seconds. Time for the light to reach the earth from sun, about 8 minutes, which is 5 into 10 power 2 seconds. 10 power 3. 10 power 3 seconds is equal to 16.6 minutes. Satellites is low. Earth orbiters take between 90 minutes to complete 2 hours to complete one full revolution around the Earth. 10 power 4 seconds, which is approximately equal to 2.7 hours. The time needed to digest a meal, about 2 to 4 hours to pass through the stomach. Lifespan of an adult may fly about a day, 9 into 10 power 4 seconds. Here 10 power 5 seconds is approximately 1.16 days and 10 power 6 seconds is equal to approximately 11.57 days. Think of some events or phenomena. Those time is order of 10 power 5 seconds and 10 power 6. Write them in the scientific notation. Here 10 power 7 second, time spent sleeping in a year, about 4 months. That is approximately 3.8 months. Time taken by Magellan mission to reach Mars, 298 days, which is time taken by the Mars for one full revolution around the sun. 10 power 8 second, which is equal to 3.17 years. That is, the typical lifespan of the most dog is 3 to 15 years. 10 power 9 seconds is equal to an arbitrary period of Halley's comet is 75 to 79 years. The next expected return is in the year of 2061. The duration of one full revolution of Neptune around the sun, which is 60,190 Earth days, that is approximately 165 Earth years, or 89,616 Neptune days, or 1 Neptune year, which is approximately 5.2 into 10 power 9 seconds. A day on Neptune is about 16.1 hours. Notice how rapid exponential growth is. 10 power 6 seconds is less than fortnight, but 10 power 9 seconds is whopping 31 years, about half the life expectancy of a human. 10 power 10, which is 317 years. The Chola dynasty ruled for more than 900 years between 3rd century BCE and 12th century CE. 10 power 11 seconds, the age which is 3170 years, age of the oldest known living tree, about 5000 years. Next, time since the last big ice age. 10 power 12, which is 31,700. The early Homo sapien first appeared 2 to 3 lakh years ago. The entire population around that time could fit in the large cricket stadium. 10 power 13 second, 3.17 lakh years. The steppe mammoth is estimated to have appeared around 8 to 18 lakh years ago. 10 power 14 seconds, which is 3.117 million years. The fossil of Kilankin plemoi, the type of terror bird, is dated to 15 million years ago, which is 15 divided by 3.17 into 10 power 4, which is equal to 4.73 into 10 power 14. 10 power 15 second, which is 3.17 crore years. The age of Himalayan next dinosaur went extinct 6.6 crores years ago. Dinosaur first appeared more than 20 crores years ago. It taken 23 crores years for the sun To make one complete trip around the Milky Way, 7 into 10 power 15 seconds. Next, 10 power 16 second is equal to 31.7 crore years. The plant on land started 47 crore years ago, which is equal to dash seconds, which is 47 divided by 31.7 into 10 power 16, which is 1.48 into 10 power 16. Next, 10 power 17 seconds is equal to 3.17 billion years. The oldest fossil evidence suggested that the bacteria first appeared about 3.7 billion years ago. The Earth is 4.5 billion years ago. The Milky Way galaxy was formed 13.6 billion years ago, and the universe was formed 13.8 billion years ago. Notice that 10 power 9 second is of order of the lifespan of human, whereas 10 power 18 seconds ago the universe did not exist according to the modern physics. The exponential notation can capture very large quantities in concise manner. Calculate and write the answer using scientific notation. If one star is counted every second, how long would it take to count all the stars in the universe? Answer in the term of number of seconds using significant scientific notation. Here, assume total number of stars is 1 into 10 power 24. Counting rate is equal to 1 star per second. Time is equal to total star divided by star per second. Okay. That is 1 into 10 power 24 seconds. Next question. If one could drink a glass of water 20 ml every 10 seconds, how long would it take to finish the entire volume of Earth? That is, total water on Earth is 1.44 into 10 power 21 liters. Convert to ml, which is 1.4 into 10 power 24 ml. One glass is equal to 200 ml. Total ml divided by 200, which is this one divided by 200, which is 7 into 10 power 21. 10 seconds in multiplying into 10 seconds, which gives 7 into 10 power 22 seconds. Pinch of tree. In Lalita Vistari, a Buddhist treatise from the 1st century BCE, we could name for odd powers of power 10 power 53. The following occurs the part of dialogue between the mathematician Arjuna and Prince Gautama, the Bodhisattva. 100 kotis are called Aida 10 power 9, 100 Aida are Niyuta 10 power 11, and Kanagra 10 power 13, Sarva Bala Vishamchana Gati 10 power 47. These are different names used in the previous tense. Next, 10 power 19 is known as Dasha Anata, a polygrammar treatise of Kachayana. List number names up to 10 power 140 named Aksha Kenya. For expressing the high power of 10, Jaina and Buddha texts use the basis of Sagasha 1000 and Koti 10 million. For instance, Prayuta 10 power 6 would be Dasa Satta Sagasa 10,100,000. The modern name is similar to this way, where we say 100,000 is a lakh, 100 into 1000 is equal to lakh, 10 power 2 into 10 power 3 is equal to 5. This is 100 lakhs is equal to crore, 100 into lakh is equal to crore, then 100 crores is equal to Arab, 100 Arab is equal to Kharab. These are the power values that is representing. Continuing this, 100 Karba is Nil 10 power 13 and the 100 Nil feet the Batma 10 power 15. The 100 Batma is Sankat 10 power 17 and the 100 Sanka is Maka Sanka 10 power 19. These are the 1,000 is a million, 1,000 which is million, and 1,000 10,000 1,000 million is billion. Next 1,000 billion is a trillion. Continuing this, 1,000 is a quantum. 10 power 15. This pattern continues. Observe the name million, 10 power 6 billion, 10 power 9 trillion, 10 power 12 quadrillion, 10 power 15 quintillion, 10 power 18 sextillion, 10 power 21 septillion, 10 power 24 octillion, 10 power 27, nontilin 10 power 30, dectalin 10 power 33. What does the first part of each name denote? The number 10 power 100 is called as Google. This estimated number of atoms in the universe is 10 power 78 to 10 power 82. The number of 10 power Google is called as Google flux. It is hard to imagine how number this is. The currency note, which is the highest denomination in Indian currency, is 2000. Guess what is the highest denomination of currency note ever across the world? The highest numerical value banknote ever printed was special note valued 1 sextron pentagon 10 power 21 or 1 million bill pengo printed in Hungary in 1946, but it was never issued. In 2009, Zimbabwe printed 100 trillion 10 power 14 Zimbabwe dollar note, which at the time of printing was worth about $30. Here, this is 1 milliard note and 100 trillion dollars note. Now, figure it out. Find out the unit digit in the value of 2 power 224 divided by 2 power 32. Let us calculate this. Now, minusing the powers to 224 minus 64, which is equal to 2 power 160. So, find the remainder when 160 is divided by 4, which is remainder is equal to 0. If remainder is equal to 0, use the fourth digit in the circle. Unit is digit is 6. Next, there are 5 bottles in the container every day. A new container is brought in. How many bottles would be there after 40 days? Bottles per day is 5. Day is equal to 40. 5 into 40 is equal to 200 bottles. Next, write the given numbers as the product of 2 or more powers in 3 different ways. The power can be any integers. Now, taking 64 power 3, which is 2 power 6. 2 power 6 of 3 is equal to 2 power 18. Thus, also, we can take 64 power 3 is equal to 2 power 18 and 4 power 9 and 8 power 6. Next, in 192, which is equal to 2 power 48 into 3 power 8, which is 96 power 4 whole power 2. 96 power 8. Next, 32, which is can be written as 2 power 5. 2 power 5 of minus 5 is equal to 2 power minus 25. 4 power minus 5. 8 power 5. Next, examine each statement below and find out if it is always true, only sometimes true, or never true. Explain your reasoning. Here, first one is let us cube numbers are also square numbers. Only sometimes true because some cubes are square numbers but not all. Next, fourth power are also square numbers. Always true. Any number raised to the fourth power can be written as a power 2 whole power 2. Next, the fifth power of the number is divisible by the cube of that number. That is also true. Example, a power 5 divided by a power 3 is equal to a power 2, which is always a whole number. Next, the product of two cube numbers is a cube number. Always true. Example, 2 power 3 and into 3 power 3, which is equal to 2 into 3 power 3 is equal to 6 power 3. Next, q power 46 is both the fourth power and sixth power. Q is a prime number. Never true. For number to be both fourth and sixth power, it is exponent must be multiple LCM of 4, 6, which is 12. 46 is not divisible by 12. Next, simplify and write these the exponential form. That means we are writing 10 power minus 2 minus 5, which is minus 7. This is 7 minus 4, which is 5 power 3. Minus 4 minus 7 minus 4, which is minus 11. 13 power minus 2, which is minus plus 16. Here, which is 9 plus 5 which is 14 and 12 plus 9 which is 21. Next one, if 12 square is equal to 144, what is 1.25 square is equal to 1.44? 0.125 square is equal to 0.0144. 0.012 square is equal to 0.000144. 120 square is equal to 14,400. Next, circle the number that are same. 2 power 4 into 3 power 6. Writing that 6 power 4 into 3 power 2. 2 into 3 power 4 into 3 power 2 is equal to 2 power 4 into 3 power 6. Next, 6 power 10 is equal to 2 power 10 into 3 power 10, which is 18 power 2 into 6, which is 2 into 3 square whole power square into 2 into 3 whole power square is equal to 2 power 4 into 3 power 6. So, here 2 power 4 into 3 power 6 and 6 power 4 into 3 power 2 and 8 power 2 into 6 power 2 are same. 2 power 4 and this it's 3 power 2 power 4 plus 6, 6 power 4, 3 power 2 and 18 power. These are same. Identify the greater number in the each of the following. 4 power 3 which is 64 and 3 power 4 is 81. 6 power 4 is 1296 which is 6 power 4 is greater. 2 power 8 is 256. 8 power 2 is 64 greater 2 power 8. 10 power square is equal to 10,000. 2 power 100 is equal to 1.26 into 10 power 30 which is 2 power 100 is greater. Next, a dairy planned to produce 8.5 billion packets of milk in a year. They want a unique ID identifier code for each packet. If they use the digit of 0 to 9, how many digits should the code consist of? Now total packet 8.5 which is 8.5 into 10 power 9. Digit uses 0 to 9, 10 choices per digit. 10 power n greater than 8.5 into 10 power 9 which is 10 greater than n greater than or equal to 10. 10 digits are needed. Next, 64. 64 is a squared number. 8 square and the cube number 4 power 3. Are there other number that are both squares and cubes? Is there any way to describe such numbers in general? Here 6 power 4 and 8 power 2 and 4 power 3. Such number are 6th power n power 6 n power 2 whole power 3 and is equal to n power 3 whole power 2. Yes, the number that are both square and cubes are perfect 6th power. Next, a digital locker has a alphanumeric. It can have both digits and letters. Passport of length 5. Some example codes are G89PO, next P0, 38096. Like that, how many such codes are possible? Here, 26 letters, 10 digits, which is 36 options. Length is 5, 36 power 5, which is equal to 60 lakhs. Sorry. 6 crore 4 lakh 66,176 codes are possible. Next, the worldwide population of sheep 2024 is about 10 power 9. That of the goat is about the same. What is the population of the sheep and the goats? Now calculating that each population is 10 power 9. Total 10 power 9 plus 10 power 9 is equal to 2 into 10 power 9, which is fifth option is correct. Fifth option is correct. Calculate and write the answer in significant scientific notation. If each person in the world has 30 pieces of clothing, find the total number of pieces of clothing. Let us calculate that. 8 into 10 power 9 into 30, which is 2.4 into 10 power 11. Next, there are about 100 million bee colonies in the world. Find the number of honeybees if each colony has about 50 bees. That is 10 power 8 into 5 into 10 power 4, which is 5 into 10 power 12. The human body about 38 trillion bacterial cells. Find the bacterial population residing in all humans in the world. 3.8 into 10 power 13 into 8 into 10 power 9, which is 3.04 into 10 power 23. Total time spent eating in the lifetime in seconds. 1 hour per day into 70 years, which is 70 into 365 into 3600, which is this is 9 crore 13 lakhs 50,000 seconds, which is 9.135 into 10 power 7 seconds. What was the day 1 Arab by 1 billion seconds? Here, what was the date 1 Arab by 1 billion seconds ago? Convert seconds into years. 1 billion seconds is equal to this seconds. 1 year is equal to 365.25 into 24 into 60. This will be the answer. Next, this seconds divided by this obtained value will get 31.69 years. 1 billion second is equal to 31 years plus 251 days. Subtract from today's date. Today is 22 August 2025. 2025 minus 31 years, which is 22 August 1994. 22 August 1994 minus 255 1 days, which is 15 December 1993. The final answer is 1 billion second ago was on 15 December 1993. Next summary, we analyze some situation, asked question and found answer by first guessing, then modeling the problem statement, followed by making assumption and approximation to carry out the calculation. We explains how rapid exponential growth, also called multiplicative growth, can be compared to additive growth. N power a is equal to n into n up to n multiplied by itself a time is equal to n power minus a is equal to 1 by n power a. Here operation with exponential satisfy. These are the n power a into n power b is equal to n power a plus b. This is the power of power rule. Next, division multiplication rule. Division rule where m is not equal to 0. N power 0 is equal to 1. The scientific notation for the numbers, this one is equal to 3.081 into 10 power 8. The standard form of scientific notation of any number is x into 10 power y, where x is greater than 1 and y is less than 10. Y is an integral. Encouraging an interesting thought experiment can be used as means to understand how large a quantity number or a quantity is. Puzzle type. Crediminous in 10. Find a partner to play this game with. In 10 seconds, the person who writes a number or an expression using only 0 to 9 and arithmetic operation that gives a number that is larger between two win round like this. And in round 1, Roni wrote this number and S2 wrote this number. Between these two, Roni's number is greater. Can you see why? Roni's number is 10 power 13, whereas S2's number is 10 power 6 whole power 2. In round 2, Roni wrote 10 power 1000 plus 10 power 1000, 10 power 1000, 10 power 1000, and S2 wrote 10 power 10 power 10 power that is 10 power 10 lakhs into 900. Can you say which is greater? Below are some conditions that you may consider for different rows. Exponents are not allowed, only addition is allowed. Exponential are not allowed, only addition and multiplication are allowed. Exponents are allowed, only addition is allowed. Exponential are allowed, only arithmetic operation is allowed. You can create your own or condition involving more people to play together. Here the answer is this one 10 power 13 and this is 10 power 12, which is 10 power 13 is greater than 10 power. So first round the winner is Roni. Second round here 4 into 10 power 1000. Here 9 into 10 power 10 lakh 3, which is equal to 10 power 10 lakhs 3 is the, so S2 is the winner. Thank you.